40 HP Johnson on a flat.
It's very valuable to me, and she's my best friend, and I love her to death. But I love you. I can't wait to start and spend the rest of my life with you. You're my best friend, and to infinity and beyond, like we always say. I love you, babe.
And freshly cut cornfields, one arm out the window and one hand on the wheel. Some things just go better together, and probably always
He is just the kindest soul. Such a good man inside and out. Makes me laugh. Such a hardworking person. So family oriented. And the love he shows me is unlike anything I've ever known.
ain't got no strings, or pouring your heart into a song that you ain't gonna sing. It's a match made up in heaven, like good old boys and beer and me, as long as you're right here.
I am honored to have the privilege today of joining these two in marriage, and I've been fortunate to see their relationship blossom from the beginning. And to everyone who already knows who I am, how you doing? I want to take a minute to recognize the origin of this love story and how it came to be. There's a lot of debate regarding who ultimately set these two up. Was it me who shouted at Kim and her friends at Brick House in Chicago about Steph's terrible Christmas sweater? Was it Steph who reciprocated this conversation and invited us to hang out for the day? Or was it John who told Kim and Dylan that they should just meet? Or was it Courtney who was the informant to Kim and Dylan regarding their attraction for one another? And let's not forget Frankie, who told Dylan as he was staring at Kim from across the bar, and I quote, "Dude, just go talk to her." We can all fight over this later. Regardless of the origin, each and every one of those people, along with the support of countless friends and family, are here today by their sides. And so I say, on Kim and Dylan's behalf, thank you. The meaning of marriage. There are many different ideas of what the key is to a successful marriage. What makes a marriage so special? Some say marriage requires two people to communicate and at times make difficult decisions, like forever asking the other, "So, what do you want to do for dinner tonight?" Marriage requires patience with one another, like when Dylan leaves the cabinets wide open, knowing it drives Kim nuts. Or when Kim decides to get a pool for the backyard, even after Dylan told her many times it was a terrible idea. And the pool is still there, by the way. Although those are in fact real-life occurrences, some even daily, the two of you spoke of what marriage means to the both of you. And together you said, marriage is a joining of two people who choose to be vulnerable, loyal, and committed to each other. Marriage requires both of you to wake up every single day and choose the other. Marriage is facing the good and the bad and always putting each other first. The key to a successful marriage is to do all of these things with love and devotion that you are promising to each other. As you begin this incredible journey, let's connect your meaning of marriage into the exchange of vows that will guide you through this beautiful adventure together. Levi, may I have the rings? Thank you. Kim and Dylan, please join hands. The rings you two are about to exchange are made precious by wearing them. They are special because these rings are a symbol of the love and devotion you two have vowed to give each other. They say that even in your own individuality, you have chosen to share your lives together as one. As you wear them throughout time, they will reflect not only who you are, but what you have created together. Kim, repeat after me. Dylan, I give you this ring.
Dylan, I give you this ring.
As a sign of my love and devotion.
As a sign of my love and devotion.
I promise to encourage you and laugh with you.
I promise to encourage you and laugh with you.
And to comfort you in times of sorrow and struggle.
And what?
And to comfort you in times of sorrow and struggle.
And to comfort you in times of sorrow and struggle.
I promise to love you when life seems easy.
I promise to love you when life seems easy.
And when it seems hard.
And when it seems hard.
I promise to cherish you
I promise to cherish you
and always hold you in the highest regard.
and promise to hold you in the highest regard.
And always hold you in the highest regard.
And always hold you in the highest regard.
These things I give to you today
These things I give to you today
and all the days of my life.
and all the days of my life.
Dylan, repeat after me. Kim, I give you this ring
Kim, I give you this ring.
as a sign of my love and devotion.
It's a sign of my love and devotion.
I promise to encourage you and laugh with you,
I promise to encourage you and laugh with you,
and to comfort you in times of sorrow and struggle.
and to comfort you in times of sorrow and struggle.
I promise to love you when life seems easy
I promise to love you when life seems easy
and when it seems hard.
and when it seems hard.
I promise to cherish you
I promise to cherish you
and always hold you in the highest regard.
and always hold you in the highest regard.
These things I give to you today
These things I give to you today
and all the days of my life.
and all the days of my life.
Now for the declaration of intent. Kim and Dylan, please join hands, which they already are. Kim, do you take Dylan to be your husband, to acknowledge his strengths and accept his faults, to stand by him in sickness and in health, in joy and in sorrow, in failure and in triumph, to be faithful and supportive, and to make your love and happiness a priority from this day forward?
I do.
Dylan, do you promise to take Kim as your wife, to acknowledge her strengths and accept her faults, to stand by her in sickness and in health, in joy and in sorrow, and in failure and in triumph, and to be faithful and supportive, and to make your love and happiness a priority from this day forward?
I do. Sorry, I was staring at your eyes.
And now a quick blessing. May your love be as beautiful on each day you share it as it is on this day of celebration. And may you always see and encourage the best in each other. May the challenges life brings your way make your marriage even stronger. And may you always be each other's best friend and greatest love. And by the power vested in me, by the state of South Carolina, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Dylan, you may kiss your bride. Ladies and friends, it's my honor to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Gress.
Your love lifting me higher. So keep it up.
Driving through the road work, all the work they took forever on the road. Come back, memories of the miles we shared between. Place to learn to say your prayers, the place I took to pray. Floating in and breaking down the road, dark door till green. Long before we ever met, I made up my direction. Long before I knew the half of half, I'm sure now. So I'd say it ain't the way that you'd have gone about it. Follow me and lead me on and never let me down. So I love you till I love you
One more time, give it up for ladies and gentlemen for the first dance. Mr. and Mrs. Gress.
I've often dreamt about this day when me and your dad would give you away. I think back on the memories we've made, but nothing can take the place of today. moments last. Now that your new life has begun, can I have just one more dance with the sun? Not long ago you reaching for my hand. Since then I've seen my boy become a man, and the preacher asked for us all to stand, and I get to watch you marry your best friend. Time flies by so fast. Just try to make the moments last. Now that your new life has begun, can I have just one more dance with my son?
Early riser, always on time. Backbreaker, every night a taker. Make sure nothing was missing, so we could have everything you did. A patient teacher, strong, steady leader, firm handshaker. Never met a stranger, tough as steel, hard to go. It took a while, but now I know all the little life lessons, but you never expected. Well, thank you, a pat on the back. You did what you did, no questions asked. I can never say enough. Through the downs and the ups, you carried the weight so we have a good life. Raised us with love so we could fly. Anyone else would call you Superman, but I just call you Dad. A spirit lifter, problem fixer, words of reason, there when you need them. Calm you down, set you straight. Yeah, I appreciate all the little life lessons, but you never expected. Thank you, a pat on the back. You did what you did, no questions asked. I can never say enough. Through the downs and the ups, you carried the weight so we have a good life. Raised us with love so we could fly. Anyone else would call you Superman, but I just call you Dad.
Give it up for Cam and her father.
Hey! Drink up! I was going to write a speech, and I said, nah, I'm just going to wing it. So, Dylan and Kim, congratulations, both of you. Going forward, marriage is a journey. Remember the journey. Both of you love each other, respect each other, forgive each other, and always, always try not to go to bed mad at each other. Okay? I can tell you from my wife, 33 years of marriage, it's a roller coaster ride. Cherish the highs, forgive the lows, and always love each other. Congratulations. both of you.
Greg, is it?
Cheers.
It's so true. We've been married 45 years, and there are the highs and the lows, but you got to stick through it. But Kim, I remember when you were just a little kid, walking around in that long stocking cap, and in the wintertime, snow tubing, and I said to my wife, I said, "Hey, look at that little kid, she's gonna get creamed." And sure as hell it was Kim. So I ran down the hill. You know, she was always happy as a kid, always happy. And you know, then we went into the Indian Princesses with the YMCA, had great lifetime array, yeah. And just had fantastic times, high school, a cheerleader, college, a nurse, and I think that one of the things that really made me realize is she had a real good head on her shoulder was she was all enrolled in Illinois State for the nursing program, which takes a real high GPA to graduate in, and she was concerned that the first year of college would be too much partying and stuff like that. So she said, "Dad, I want to go to the community college first to get that stuff out of the way," and because she was afraid the GPA would drop and that would blow her future as being a nurse, an RN, and that's what she did. I was really impressed with that decision, and we were sitting on the patio that night. I'll never forget that. Yeah, but no, just a happy kid all life. And Dylan, oh boy. When Kim first told me that you're a vegetarian, I go, "What? He doesn't eat meat?" She goes, "No." But then I found out that he has a lot of things that we have in common. He likes to barbecue, and he likes to do woodworking. He's a hard worker, and he likes to fish too. I mean, you can't get any better than that. So, just a great family also. I mean, Greg, Sandy, we spent that time in Tennessee. We all got together for a Thanksgiving dinner. This was a couple of years ago, and it was just a great time. So I just know that he's come from a great family, and I just wish you just the most healthy and prosperous life together, and many grandchildren.
I was trying to do it before, and everybody was like, "Mom, Mom, Mom." So I was like, "This isn't working." So, okay. Dear Kim, I'm so proud of the woman whom you have grown to be, and am thankful to share this moment with you. You are such a beautiful person, and over the years, it has been a privilege being your big sister. It has been my honor to be there for moments, big and small. Moments including you getting potty trained, riding bikes in the neighborhood, teaching you how to call in an order for pizza, being a shoulder to cry on when life posed challenges, Christmas light hunting during the holidays, listening to your fears while trying to be a voice of reason, watching you grow into a woman, and through it all, a best friend. There's more. Hold on, I gotta turn the page. It is always a beautiful thing to see two people in love come together in agreement to share their lives with one another. As you venture into the covenant of marriage with Dylan, it is my hope you each fill it with love, patience, kindness, and understanding. These tools will yield a fruitful lifelong journey and help navigate the experience, as it is guaranteed to pose various terrains of mountaintops, valleys, and all that lies between. The laughter and painful trials will refine and shape you both into a perfected jewel. Lean in on each other with vulnerability and allow your faith to be a lamp unto your feet while you make decisions together rooted in shared values. Communicate clearly and often. Remember, love is a commitment, not a feeling. Time together should be a priority despite what busyness life presents. And above all, keep your lives centered around love. Love for each other and the life you agreed to share. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of this celebration. May God bless you, Dylan, and the life to which you will share as a married couple. To that end, cheers to the bride and groom. Congratulations, Dylan and Kim Gress.
The biggest question I've been asked the last couple of days is, how did I meet Dylan? So I thought, what better way than to tell you guys than the first day that I met Dylan. Dylan moved to Chicago in I think about 2019, was it?
2019, yep.
Dylan gets off the plane, 10 a.m., and I'm like, hey, drop your stuff off at the house, we're going to brunch. So we go to brunch, have ourselves a little morning, have a good time, and then I was like, hey, we're going to go to Waterhouse and watch the Purdue-Virginia basketball game. We can meet Dan, too, another guy we work with. Go there, hang out for a while. If any of you need a recap for how that game went too, ask Dan, he loves to talk about it. And then after that, I remember Dylan left to go get food. He's like, hey man, we've been out all day, I need to get something to eat. So they left, they asked the bouncer if they could just go get some food and come back. And they're like, yeah, no problem. So they go to get food, they come back, and I just remember looking over and I just remember seeing Dylan just watching the game through the window on the outside. They wouldn't let him back in.
It was cold. It was real cold.
Very cold. But then after that, we of course introduced Dylan to our favorite bar, the Country Club. And hung out there for the rest of the night, and what happened there, I don't remember, nobody remembers. But then I remember my phone rang like 1 a.m. and I was like, it was Dylan. And he calls me, he's like, hey man, I'm trying to go home. John's not answering, I don't know where I live. He's like, can I stay with you? I was like, yeah, just come back, whatever, come back, and you can sleep with me, I'll take you home in the morning or whatever. But I think John did eventually end up answering his phone and he made his way home. But I remember hanging up that phone and being like, man, this guy's going to fit in real well. But things kind of carried on like that for a while, and then Dylan met Kim. Couldn't be happier for him, and he was telling me, he's like, yeah, I've been hanging out with Kim, we're taking things kind of slow, you know. I was like, yeah, good for you. And like, Kim's great, we all love Kim. And then I'd be like, hey, what are you doing? It's Thursday, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm just going to go hang out with Kim tonight and go to dinner. I was like, oh, good for you. And Friday would roll around, and I'd be like, hey, you want to go out? And he's like, yeah, sure, I think Kim's coming. And Saturday would roll around and be like, you want to go out? Yeah, Kim's going to come. So, took it real slow, buddy. But I do remember though, I remember the first time we all went on a trip together, and I was thrown in a group chat with Kim and Dylan and everybody, and saved her number and saved it as Kim Hawk, because that was her Facebook name, and I didn't realize her name was actually Hawkinson until later on. But saved it as Kim Hawk, Dylan's wife. And I like to say that I knew, but it was really just one of my mini ploys to get under Dylan's skin. But I'm happy it all worked out. And I'm glad that I've got to be there for you guys since the start. Seeing your relationship grow from day one, from Dylan being mattress on the ground, one pillow, slight bedwetting problem.
I haven't done it in like 3 years, all right?
And then moving you guys into your first apartment together, and now moving you into your home, it's truly been one of the greatest joys of my life to see your guys' relationship develop. So with that said, if everybody could raise a glass. Dylan, Kim, thank you for letting me be here today. I love you guys to death. I wish you nothing but love and happiness for the rest of your lives. Thank you again. Cheers, everybody.
We just wanted to thank everybody from the bottom of our hearts. We know that majority of people here have traveled from long and far. I mean, my sister and her family came all the way from Hawaii. Just bursting with joy. We have people here from Kansas, from Texas, northern Wisconsin.
Andy's basically from Canada, so
Yeah.
thank you.
It's really hard to put into words just how grateful and overjoyed we are to have every single person in this room who we know that loves us and supports us here to celebrate with us. We're just so incredibly happy.
I don't know how to top that. She took the words out of my mouth. Love all you guys more than anything. Everybody in this room is family to us, whether you are by blood or not. You're family to us, and we love you all. Thank you so much. Also, thank you so much, Wanda River Grill, everyone who helped us out today. It was an amazing day, and we couldn't do it without you guys, so thank you all so much. So, love you guys.